Hey there, I want to talk to you about something really important to anyone who wants to lose fat, get fit, and look better no matter what kind of clothes you're wearing. As a professional personal trainer, my job is to help my clients have better fat-burning workouts. However, the number one thing that influences fat loss is your diet. Now, don't get turned off just yet. I'm not here to put you on a diet. In fact, diets don't work. They just plainly do not work. The reason for that is because most diets are too strict and require too much caloric restrictions, and that's a recipe for failure. But I'm going to show you a better way to modify your eating habits where you can still eat foods that you like and you don't have to cut or count calories. So let's take a look at this timeline. Let's assume that this is your average day. Say that you wake up around 6 a.m. and that you go to sleep at 11 p.m. When most people wake up, the number one thing they do is skip breakfast. Think about that word, breakfast. If we break that word apart, we're breaking the fast, right? So when you don't eat breakfast in the morning, you're really suppressing your metabolism and letting your body stay in a fasted state. If you don't know what the metabolism is, it's your body's ability to burn fat at rest. So think about that. When you go to sleep at night, your metabolism slows all the way down to its slowest speed and stays there so that you can relax and stay asleep. Now, our job is to boost that metabolism, get it really high up there so you're burning calories all day long. Now, how do you think we can do that? Let's look at the timeline we drew again. When you wake up, your metabolism is really low. That's normal for everyone. But when you skip breakfast, your metabolism stays low until your first meal. Let's assume that sometime between breakfast and lunch, you finally had a little snack. Now, your metabolism will begin to go up. Frankly, it doesn't matter what you eat. Even if it was a slice of pizza for your mid-morning snack, your metabolism will go up. However, the big problem with that is that you will also be taking in junk calories such as excess fat and simple carbs, which your body will convert into fat. Imagine your metabolism as a kindling of a fire, just a tiny little flame. And when you first eat something, it's like adding wood and paper into the fire. The fire, in this case, your metabolism begins to grow, and that's a good thing. Here's the weird thing. No matter what you eat, your metabolism is going to increase. The problem is that most people don't really eat the right things, and that's what our job is, to teach you what to eat and when to eat them so you never have to worry about your diet. In fact, we focus on creating meal plans based on the types of foods you like and already eat. Each time you eat, your metabolism goes up for about a couple of hours, and then one of two things happen next. One, it will either come crashing down if you had food that was processed, high in carbs or sugar, and that's why most people get their after-lunch sleepy crash. Or two, it will slowly creep back down, ideally just in time for you to eat something healthy again to boost it right back up. And that's the secret to maintaining a high metabolism all day long. Eating smaller portions of healthy versions of the foods that you already like more often throughout the day. By doing this, you're going to maintain a higher metabolism all day long, without the dreaded crash. But if you stick to only eating 2 meals a day like most Americans, then you're really causing two problems for yourself. First, you're telling your body to store more of what you're eating as fat by making it think there's a famine or food shortage. Plus, by only eating once or twice a day, you're forcing your metabolism to get slow and stay slow. And that's never a good thing when you want to burn more fat. Here's proof that eating healthier foods in smaller portions more frequently helps keep you lean and tone. Think about what animals do all day long in the wild. They're either chasing or being chased, right? That's the equivalent to your workouts. And other animals graze, smaller amounts of food all day long. Think about this. Have you ever seen an overweight zebra, giraffe, or gazelle? That's because they're grazing all day long and they're active, just like you will be when you join my fitness training program. Now, let me explain something to you here and now. I'm not going to take away your tasty carbs and fat, but I am going to manipulate where they fall in your daily eating schedule. There's nothing wrong with eating carbs as long as you're eating your carbs earlier in the day. The problem is when we eat carbs later into the evening. Guess what happens? Your body looks at carbohydrates like bread, pasta, sugars, and potatoes as energy. And if you don't use it as energy, then it gets stored as fat. That's the last thing you want, right? So if you're eating carbs late into the day, I'm guessing you're probably not going to go to the gym and work out at 11 p.m., right? So your body, being the awesome chemist that it is, takes all those carbs that are in your body and converts them into fat and stores them. Yuck. That's why most people literally wake up fatter by eating the average American diet. But again, our job is to turn all that around and give you a meal plan that gives you energy in the daytime so that you can eat those carbs and not feel like you're having to miss out on anything delicious and tasty. I hope that made sense to you, and I hope you understand why it's so important for us to help you structure a better daily meal plan in addition to the awesome workouts that we deliver. If you have any questions at all, you can just click the link down below and check out my website where I have a